The moment the video went live, the reaction was immediate and unforgiving. Because to many watching, this wasn't just a holiday message, it was a contradiction playing out in real time. And it reopened questions that had never fully settled. Before we go any further, if you value detailed reporting like this, careful, documented, and willing to sit with uncomfortable facts, supporting the channel helps us continue uncovering stories that matter. Staying connected also ensures you don't miss what comes next. Now, here is where this story begins to tighten. Just days before Christmas, Erika Kirk appeared on camera with a calm, composed presence. Her words were soft, her message centered on rest, reflection, and the fragility of time. She spoke about slowing down, about holding family close, about stepping away from noise and urgency during a season meant for stillness. For some viewers, it felt sincere. For others, it felt calculated. Because the final moments of that same message shifted tone, not abruptly, but unmistakably, into a promotion of her late husband Charlie Kirk's final book, Stop, in the Name of God, Why Honoring the Sabbath Will Transform Your Life. And in that pivot, a new wave of criticism erupted. The timing alone raised eyebrows, the context intensified it, and the response revealed something deeper than a single post could explain. Charlie Kirk, a nationally recognized conservative commentator and co-founder of Turning Point USA, had been killed 3 months earlier in a public shooting in Utah. His death sent shockwaves through political media, conservative circles, and online communities already divided over influence, ideology, and legacy. In the immediate aftermath, there was sympathy, there was restraint, there was, at least briefly, a pause. But as weeks passed, that pause disappeared. Erika remained visible on social media, at events, in interviews, framing her appearances as part of preserving Charlie's work and continuing the mission they had shared. To supporters, this was resolve under pressure. To critics, it looked like something else entirely. The holiday video became a focal point because it appeared to merge grief and commerce in a way many found jarring. "She's telling people to rest while asking them to buy something," one comment read. Another wrote, "This message collapses under its own weight." Others were more direct, accusing Erika of monetizing mourning and using faith-centered language as cover for promotion. This is where perspectives begin to split, because there is no rule book for public grief, especially when that grief unfolds in front of millions. Some viewers saw Erika trying to stabilize her family while managing an organization, a public legacy, and constant scrutiny. Others saw a pattern they believed had been present long before Charlie's death: branding first, boundaries second. The criticism didn't emerge in isolation. For months, Erika's movements had been closely watched: her travel, her speaking engagements, her online presence. Each appearance became a data point for those already convinced something was off. Some questioned why she remained so visible. Others speculated, without evidence, about her motivations, her finances, even her personal life. And then, on December 10th, the conversation escalated. Christine Quinn, a reality television figure with a substantial online following, posted a blunt message on X that cut through the noise. "Erika Kirk be everywhere but with her kids." The reaction was immediate. Supporters of Erika pushed back hard, calling the remark cruel, uninformed, and irresponsible. Savannah Chrisley responded publicly the following day, reframing the narrative. "She's not everywhere but with her kids, she's everywhere fighting for them." According to those defending Erika, what critics labeled absence was actually labor, advocacy, income generation, and survival under pressure most people never face publicly. But even that defense revealed the core tension, because at the center of this controversy is not just Erika Kirk, it's the collision between private loss and public expectation, between message and behavior, between what is said and what is seen. Many people watching this will have very different opinions on what should have happened next. Erika's message urged rest, her actions suggested persistence. To some, that's hypocrisy, to others, it's necessity. And hovering behind all of it is Turning Point USA, the organization Charlie helped build, which critics now say has lost its grounding, while supporters argue it is simply evolving under stress. What complicates matters further is the unresolved nature of Charlie Kirk's killing itself. While authorities labeled the attack targeted, broader questions about security, warning signs, and institutional preparedness have never fully disappeared from public discussion. This detail continues to raise questions to this day. Because when a high-profile figure is lost so suddenly, the aftermath isn't just emotional, it's structural. Leadership shifts, financial pressures emerge, and the people left behind inherit not just grief, but responsibility. Erika has positioned herself as a guardian of Charlie's work, but that role comes with expectations she did not write and cannot escape. Some will agree with how this was handled, others won't. And as the criticism grows louder, so does the scrutiny of every word, every appearance, every post. Viewers who stay with us often catch details others miss, and in stories like this, those details matter. What's unfolding here is not a single controversy, but a pattern of moments colliding. Grief intersecting with branding, faith language intersecting with commerce, public sympathy intersecting with suspicion. What would you have done at this point? Pulled back entirely, or stepped forward to control the narrative before it controlled you? Because once a public figure becomes a symbol of resilience to some, of excess to others, every action is interpreted through that lens. And as Erika Kirk continues to navigate life after loss, the line between honoring a legacy and being consumed by it appears thinner with each passing week. For ongoing coverage and updates as this unfolds, staying connected makes a difference. And as the noise intensifies, one question remains unanswered, quietly driving the tension beneath every reaction, every defense, every accusation. At what point does preservation begin to look like performance, and who gets to decide the difference? Because the audience already has, and they're still watching.